Twitch thinks that I'm playing View Stash. Change that real quick. Oh hey, yeah, Demonschool's been out for long enough that Twitch recognizes it as a game. Sorry about that. Let me just check the YouTube feed too. I don't think that YouTube recognizes this as a game yet, but hopefully I can change that. Oh, I think that this is Zone Zero. Oh, and the title's not updated either. Guess I gotta do that too. Oh. That'll have to do. Something interesting said, like, the medallion is broken already. I have to wonder what its purpose could be, because usually our objective is, like, to find it and find whatever key there is and destroy it. Obviously, that's not much of an option here. Just to make sure there's no new dialogue. I don't think that there is. What? I know usually you should make those decisions based off, oh, who do you want to be more friends with, but like, I'm just doing whatever feels like it makes more sense for Faye to say. Wait, why did I do that? That's not the order I meant to do. And it actually matters too, let's restart that. Muscle memory, I guess, but like they changed the order of characters every single time in your party. I don't even remember what my plan was. That's Canute. Probably for the best right now. The target turn, so I don't have much leeway. That'll work. Yes, I did just take a chair from the trash one of it. The karaoke minigame is so goofy. They do really well with their limited resources though, I have to admit. You know, they repurpose an existing dialogue to spin into a minigame. So they give you 3 options. You gotta choose one that has the word theme in it, and they disguise it pretty well sometimes. You get more points if you do it faster. It feels less like karaoke than like a quick time event though. And like, it's a well done quick time event, it's unique, but like the time they're so short, and like you get rewarded for doing it faster, so you can't even really read the lyrics. At least if you want to play optimally. It's just a word search, you know. Yeah, I'm pretty good at those at least, but I don't know, it's just not the kind of soul you expect from karaoke. Kinda okay, you know what I mean. I know that if I like say karaoke around normal people, they're gonna look at me weird and have no idea what I'm talking about. I was gonna get an opportunity to talk about how nice of a person Faye is, but yeah. So the characterization in this game is really good. Like, Faye's a weird person, probably has autism. Ultimately, really helpful though, just in every situation. It does really depend on how you play her, but like, as long as she's in the situation, she is going to help out. She really acts in a way that's like considers herself. It's selflessness to almost a fault, but she has the capacity to handle it, so you can't really criticize her for it. And it's selfless in a really selfish way, like she wants to help, so she does, regardless of how people feel about it. And generally it works out for people. But it's always a good thing. Oh, and I didn't used to do cooking for Canoe. Oh, Japanese curry, this is the first time he's asked for this. There's a wide variety in the kinds of things they ask for in this minigame. You know, it really has a lot of culture to it. It's something that's increasingly rare these days, but you can tell this game was made by actual people who had actual experiences. I'm not sure about the mini games in this game, but like, you know, you can't just have your entire game be combat, I get it. So, if you're gonna break the pace somehow, then this is an acceptable way, rather than like saying, oh, you played too much game, time to do something else now. It's just, hey, would you like to do this quick little mini game? And maybe get some friendship out of it? That said, if I weren't doing a friendship, I would not be playing these. I can cook again already? These minigames refresh really quickly. I didn't even... Wow. This can go really fast or really slow depending on RNG plus your skill. And that's like, there's no way you ever fail this unless you flip up like really bad. So that's just kind of like the cost of it. Like, if you want to succeed, it's like, how long are you willing to spend on this game? And that's the only real cost to it. The rest of the game is really good. I just think the minigames are a bit shoehorned in. And despite that, I still think they're not, like, that's the worst thing I could say about a game. I think that's a pretty good game. Like, the only thing that makes them not good is that they don't fit in with the rest of the game, which is kind of implies the rest of the game is good. The theme is Star. It's a bit awkward sometimes where it doesn't, like... Sorry, I can't talk while also searching lyrics. Wait, what was I saying? How implies the rest of the game is good. Yeah, I can't really remember where my train of thought was. Feel free to remind me of it. Okay, he was really cagey about what's on this tape, so I really wonder what it is. Aw, poor guy. I see why he's like that. He trusted his parents so much, and he thinks that they're just scamming people. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, I get why he's so upset with his own family. Well, that was nice. One thing I kind of dislike about these types of VM mixed sorry, not to imply, actually no, visual novels aren't games. I'm just gonna say it outright. You know, it's in the name, novel. It's a novel in a game format, but it's not an actual game. Anyways, one thing I kind of dislike about these VMs attached to actual games is like they're so like, how do I say it? Dialogue options are very pigeonholed. Either like, yeah, you're the buddiest buddy of all time, or you say something, you give them a compliment, and suddenly you're dating. And it feels so weird. Playing with every cave with one person, so not gonna two-time and make Faye a liar. I think we can trust Pocket on this one. Wait, did Pocket actually find something? Wow, Pocket's a genius. Yeah, Destiny is very little dog-like. He likes to sniff things. Note to Mercy, you should probably keep treats on her. If you give a dog a treat way delayed from what they actually did, they get confused. They have no concept of, like, every single cause must immediately be attached to an effect for them. They don't really have much long-term thinking. They can't really say, oh, if I do this now, months from now, I'm gonna get a benefit from it. And it's kind of like something that happens in humans too. You have to do this to kind of live our lives, but we assume that, like, if something happened nearby, either in space or in time, then it must be related in cause or effect. For example, if you hit a window and it breaks, then obviously you hitting the window causes it to break, right? But let's say you hit a window and 2 weeks later it breaks. Could that have caused the window to break? Sometimes, yeah, but the general assumption outside of, like, thinking about it higher is yes. I mean, no. Sorry, I forgot what the sentence was. Also, if you hit a window and then 2 blocks down, a window breaks, even though it happened similarly in time, most people would assume that those two things were unrelated. And generally it is, but that's not really guaranteed by logic. But no, it's a clicker from The Last of Us. It's still so crazy that they almost had it so that the zombie virus only affected women. I'm so glad there were people that were able to talk out of so many bad decisions. I think that Namco might not be the best here because she's a better character. Justin. Because these guys, when they die, they become a new enemy, and Namco gives a debuff, but for some reason it doesn't apply to the new enemy, which I think is not kind of dumb. But hey, I'm not judging too hard. It's not like an objectively bad game mechanic. Also, let me actually buff up Faye. I'm not thinking too hard right now. This is kind of like the point in the game where I just kind of vibe space, see what works. Actually, let me restart. I think this would be better if look like a new year, but instead have first of the year. Or maybe not. Well, it doesn't quite hurt, but less. He's weak to spirit. So let's not risk it. Because one thing I like this game a lot. I've been like singing its praises off stream, but the moment I'm streaming, I'm only talking about complaints. But one thing I kind of dislike about this game is that like the enemy patterning is random. Like so many things are consistent and predictable in this game, but as far as I can tell, there's no like consistent pattern, like how the enemies target. So it's hard to like properly plan around it. I don't like that font. Like, see, even like, and I don't complain about things like that because like I can restart and I'll know that we're gonna spawn next time. Is this a demon? Oh, no, there's just a demon hidden back here. Well, that's annoying. What credence does that lend that it didn't before? Oh, or is this the first time we're canonically seeing an enemy like that? Because those have been appearing in battle before, but like, that's the first time one of those things that turn into scythes appeared in the overworld, so maybe that's what they mean. That's a rough lineup. See what we can do. I actually think that Destin might not be helpful here, but let's see. I'm gonna try. Actually, I don't do basic, so let's get mostly Namako. That's actually, I don't want to do that while she's there. Like, see that, I would think that one of those would attack Faye, but like, no, they went for a mercy. And like, yeah, it was convenient for me, but I had no way of knowing that would happen. It's not like it was based off aggro or anything. This is rough. Oh, or not. The new isn't as helpful here. So maybe it would have been better to bring Destiny to the film. But I think I can still get an A on this. I guess it didn't matter. Still got an A either way. Oh wait, I got it below target. That was supposed to take me 4 turns. That's another thing about this. I've been complaining about stuff, like, I think that the main story mode's difficulty curve is really good, but some of the side content, like, they expect way more from you than the main story. So it kind of gets you in that headspace, right? Like in the side content, that would have been a priest turn clear condition, right? But main story, I could have gotten an A in 4 turns. It feels like they weren't able to prepare for like side content, regardless of the tier, like side content being completed at any time. Because like even among side content of the same tier, some of it is way harder than others. Where like there's no leeway and you need abilities to clear it, and then some were like, oh yeah, you could clear it even with no abilities on, like abilities don't matter. But like in the main game, like it's always like really well done for the most part, where like you still have to think pretty hard, but there's so many ways to clear the mission, and it's not really any situation where like, oh, I made a mistake at the beginning of the game with incomplete information, I need to restart the entire mission. Like if you ever end up like that in main story, it kind of feels like your own fault. Where is it? Let's pull it. Oh, I see. This is our next demon hunter. I wonder what their gimmick is. Or not. Or maybe they're just not in the party yet. And we said one of these enemies is a one shot, so I'm not sure who is useful here. That's gonna bring. I'm just gonna. Well, I shouldn't have done that, but yeah, this is a test run anyways. That was useless, why did I do that? Start battle. There we go. Now I'm just gonna get hurt. Oh, or not. Well, that's convenient. What's this working? Okay, yeah, so that does kill. Anyways, probably gonna hit Faye now, but that's fine. Like all games, the poison sap condition is really annoying, but it's fine. Well, it's not, but you know, that's just how game design is. I do like how they handled the I forgot what they're called, but like the exploding enemies, where when you stun them, if they're already about to explode, they just die instantly. Which is a way that, the most sensible way that interaction could go on. And it's a really weird interaction, but I like that it works that way instead of an enemy that explodes when it dies and explodes when you're near it, as in during its turn. It's like being delayed for a bit, so you just can't touch it and it doesn't die. Really glad that they took that into consideration. And no one has AP anymore, so... everything's poisoned. Yeah, I can't reach her from here. That doesn't turn out well. That doesn't work. Well, I only really need to kill green. That definitely doesn't. Oh yeah, to resist the flame. Ah, that sucks. But then I'm up enough. Oh, I see. Okay, so let's... Best not good like this. Oh no. That's not far enough. Wait for Faith to be saved. This works too, actually. See how this works out. Not well. Now let's see how many. Let's try to maximize this rice materials. That ought to do. Oh, they've been setting up this mechanic where like you plan out your turn and then it plays out. I'm really looking forward to when they mess with you where like they've established a pattern the entire game. Oh yeah, you plan your action and the turn plays out exactly how it did in situations. And at one time there's an enemy that's like so strong or just above the game that they break that rule. I'll be surprised if they don't leverage that for a good moment. Because that's so much like storytelling, not like outright saying it in words. I forget the word for it. Oh wow. I was wondering what their gem was. They're non-binding. I really do like their way of saying it without explicitly saying it. Non-binding in the 90s too. Mercy really loves animals. I see. Good move. I wonder what this person's name is. Oh, and they disappeared. Also, oh yeah, Gem. I immediately forgot. It's extra poison in your heart, Mercy. Oh, it's the song from the beginning of the game. I love it. I was trying to YouTube them all so you could see me jamming out to this. I don't think we'll need healing. I'm so glad I got rid of Demonschool's weakness to Curse. Like, she's our setup character, and we're so much weaker when we can't afford to actually use her abilities. I do also like how, like, the demons already have a lot of unfair advantages they don't need anymore. But I like how there's some mechanics that the players can take advantage of, but the demons can't. And it's in a way that's really natural and makes sense, rather than being shoehorned in. But it makes sense that, like, the demons would think, oh yeah, let me push the table to hit an enemy. It's like, oh, this thing's in my way, let me smash it, or break it open. It's a very demon-like way of thinking. Sometimes these tables are inconvenient because, like, the action is forced, so you can't do a side step anymore, or anything similar. I think that's about as sufficient as I can get. Let me just position it there in case there's anything that Mercy can do there. I was thinking that Mercy would be like a debuff fighter or something similar, considering her name, and the fact that she openly says she can't fight. For a while, she was just kind of a damage dealer that wasn't very useful. So it's really ironic that, like, she ended up being one of the most deadly characters, even if she has less flexibility in exchange. And ironically enough, putting Mercy here has put me at a disadvantage. Let's see how this turns out. Okay, not well, so I might as well. Okay. Out of AP. I need to kill everything here. Oh wait, no, I have 4 turns. I'm so used to having a 3-turn target that, like, it feels weird. Anyways, this possessing this biggest shrine, this grunt, I forget what they're called. I had never really paid attention to them because they're such a little of a threat. Apparently they destroy break barriers, and they seek the portal barriers, so they constantly go this way. I've never seen what happens when they actually reach it and destroy it. That's just because like they're so easy to stop, but I'm guessing that's like an instant game over. Oh yeah, that doesn't count as a kill. It's kind of annoying. But whatever, I think this is the best we've got. I really wonder how they determine the order of how the animations play, but I'm not going to look too deep into it because I feel like that will ruin the magic. And those things are like inconsequential to gameplay, so like it's better to remain ignorant on it unless you want to like recreate yourself or peek behind the curtain, so to speak. But while I'm playing the game, it's really good for immersive. I just don't know how it works. It's a black box, and the only way I can do that is if I don't think too hard about it. Like, as far as I'm aware, these are real characters and they're acting independently, and sometimes they're like really in sync, or sometimes they're just doing their own agenda, and it happens to be at the same time. Let's see. No, I didn't mean to click that. Destin! Now let's... I hope that I can load. Because I didn't want to progress the story. I'm just gonna have to hope that the game auto-saved. No. Oh, okay, phew. Well, I said week 8, I thought it went back. Making cat. Oh, I can't leave this place anyways. Yeah, I missed out on helping Sandwich Guy. And I somehow missed the paintbrush? That's... Oh wait, no, that was... Steve died. Oh, I see, so that's what December means. They certainly have an interesting way of portraying it. Noting things down. Destin is way too brave. Way too brave for his own good. Okay, everyone's very lined up, so I don't think that most is going to be very helpful here. Wait, no, I didn't need to pick first. I wish that the characters would stay in the same order instead of, like, adjusting depending on who you pick last, because it makes it harder to actually pick who you need to. But that's just like a nitpick kind of thing. I think the most efficient way would be to do this, 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 this. Wait, why didn't that guy down? Weird. It didn't take damage for some reason. Is that a bug? Super weird, but I'm not gonna question it too hard. These guys got to go. Take advantage of the extra API for this night. Face up. I guess get you in a position to heal. Might as well. Unfortunate spawn. On a big thing. I guess this is good as time setting. Far away. And it's the target turn, so I don't have time. I need to kill all 3 of these. let's restart the battle. Try this instead. I really wonder why that guy didn't die the first attack go around. Anyways, hopefully the Scythe can't get past the enemies, but we're gonna see. I mean, even if he can, it's not the worst thing in the world. He can, and that's actually bad, because he targeted the one guy who's weak to him. No idea why he went for him as a target, but he did. Outplayed, I guess. Let's build this up a little bit. More efficient if I go. Oh wait, no. If I do it that way, there won't be enough. And I have way more AP to spare. unionize the student factory. The possessed student factory. Understandable fate. Yeah, that's very emblematic of Faye. Pick a direction and move towards it. I don't know what forest is. Despite how annoying Kesh is, he's a fundamentally good person. Unfortunately, I'm not as big of a fan of the boss fight. Here's why. The rest of the game is really good, right? And then like you get a boss fight and it gives you no information whatsoever. They're generally very low information games, so it's just kind of a guess and test kind of thing. And unlike the other things, your damage doesn't actually matter. It's just a matter of how many times you can hit the opponent, and any character can hit the opponent. They're like an interactable item rather than an actual enemy. It's like you interact with them enough and then they die. It's kind of like if in a game like you have to use an item until the boss dies rather than fighting like the rest of the game's about. I do get why they probably did this. I bet in testing boss fights either need to have an insane amount of health where like casual players couldn't get past them, or they would just die instantly from the more experienced players. So this is the best compromise probably they could think of. But boss fights feel like they're supposed to be a test of everything you've learned so far, and these boss fights don't really feel like it. They're not awful, but they're also not the best either. Anyway, it's time to just brute force, I guess. I know for sure I need a healer, at least for longevity. Because that's what I mean, like, for one, it's not a guarantee that those enemies will spawn there, probably. It's probably a random spawn. But it will be nice to know that those enemies spawned before I slide them out of my loadout. Oh, if you hit him even once. I think this is exactly why oh, okay, it does work like that. He still hits even if you hit him. But I am still a little bit annoyed. If only because I had no idea he would send everyone on the field back. And like, how could I have known that? Well, like, any progress I made setting up my other characters was pointless. Still gonna run through to get more information though. It still works out. Overkill of the century on that grunt, but it's whatever. Wait a minute, is the demon gonna get to break the barrier because of this? Oh no, it's just warning me that he's going to. So annoying because I have to waste so many turns on it. Like, yeah, I don't have time to deal with anyone else. Unless I know that commute's not really helpful in this fight. And I'm better off just having Destiny. Yeah, they want you to just roll up on this enemy. I have to get rid of either Mercy. I will admit that it's a creative interaction that, like, the grunts interact with the boss's gimmick. It's something that I haven't seen from the other bosses so far, so I appreciate that. But also, wow, it's just an annoying gimmick still. The way they just send you all the way back. Alright, let's see if everyone this week disappears. That's information, that's yeah, everyone's weak to it, so it's guaranteed 2 damage on anything. Even if they have no weakness. Yeah, let's restart the battle with a new loadout. wish I could have fewer allies in this fight, because like here having more people feels like an act of hindrance. I think that's a good one. Let's see if... I think that he only pushed you back when you hit him, so let's see how it turns out if I just like let people stand nearby. I actually think that I might have to drop the Namiko for this. There's no situation where like stunning is particularly helpful. It's not awful, but it's not the most efficient thing I could be doing. Yeah, that's... I don't need water with these enemies, but one is annoyingly in the way. Oh, and great. His next attack is where everyone is, so I have to move everyone. So I have to say, like, this boss would be laughably easy if I just decided, you know what, I don't care, I'm not gonna go for the A. Well, like, that's kind of the problem, isn't it? Like, I don't want the boss to be easy, I want it to challenge me in a way that makes me actually engage with the mechanics of the game. Like, your special feels worthless when you're up against a boss. Oh, that's right. See, the strat would be just like rush it. I don't think. I will say it does feel like I'm fighting a force of nature or a boss, but not necessarily in a cool way, just it's genuinely kind of disappointing, to be honest. That's, yeah. See, that's the annoying thing. Like, at the start of your turn, you don't have enough to actually move towards the enemy. Let's see if there's any useful abilities here. I highly doubt that shield is going to actually work on this. Can't even save the game here. I need the Berserker someone. Oh, I need grief for this, but hey. That is crazy. So yeah, let's try the damage boost route. Oh, that's an aspect. Actually, no, let's restart. I don't think that Mercy's helpful here. You can't push enemies. Even though I'm not healing on Faye. Oh, hey, I got lucky. There's no enemies at speed, so literally all I have to worry about is the boss. Alright, let's see. I guess I'm gonna get some new information here. Duties enemies destroy the barrier with their basic attack. Inconvenient configuration that I only have myself to blame. Okay, the other enemies will take their turn. I'll be a lot more cutthroat about this if I didn't need everyone alive for the A rank criteria. Well, A grade, but you know, same difference. This is trying to go for positioning. I think that's attack. This game is really good, but I do not like the boss fight. Oh, and right, because of that. I mean, I guess it's a good thing I have Berserk, otherwise that would have been death, but because of Berserk. And Namako is not helpful here. I need my last person to be a damage dealer if they're gonna be delayed either way. Faye is the only person special who's actually useful. I think Canoe could take a hit here. One thing I do appreciate about this boss, it's not all beefy about it, is that like, it makes you, like, there is no way I could do this without strategically taking damage, so it does make you think about that at least. But the rest I can't really plan around. Like that, how was I supposed to know that enemies would spawn there? I guess what I can do is use special. No point. There's no waste. I think that's the best configuration. Unless I can kill on this, but I doubt I can. Unless this. Yeah, no world. this. Something lower get far enough to actually deal damage, let alone with enough characters for it to actually matter. Yeah, it's not good. I'm getting punished for moving closer. That is awful RNG. I gotta restart the battle. Man, it is so funny that, like, as soon as I start shooting, I get to the worst parts of the game. Still enjoying it, but you know, this is rough. Yeah, I shouldn't have moved there. I'm getting so frustrated about the things I can't control. I'm messing with the things I can. Like, look at that. I'm gonna see if this pattern's the same every turn. I don't think it is. Do they, like, actually target the player? Look at that. Like, are you kidding me? The other boss fights were a bit more excusable. Like, I could reasonably influence whether or not influence how it would go. But like this is just unfair. I like what I'll risk them, but I have to move for either way. Look at this pattern, this sucks. I guess I can take advantage of that. Okay, luckily that still affects him. I just gotta let Mercy get hit here. Oh wait, no I don't. Maybe I can take this opportunity to have Destiny be in a better position. This A rank would be too easy without it, but the boss fight would be so much less annoying if he didn't push you all the way back every single time. I'm already wasting so much movement on getting closer. I don't need more movement wasted on. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look at the guide for the sake of the fun of the stream. Because maybe there's just something I'm not seeing. Or maybe there's some ability I need that's just gonna kill that. Sorry, not just gonna kill me. Like, that I just couldn't possibly have known about. Oh, so the weeks count down instead of up. That's weird. I never even noticed that. I was wondering, oh yeah, that's why I panicked when I saw that I was on week 8. Yeah, this is just an RNG fest. Okay, so let's go on a different route, I guess. Then move it. Okay. Now let's give it to Destin. I think I can get more hits from a phone like this than if I just take the hits now. Oh yeah, I need to do a shot where I can just ignore the enemies. Which is unfortunate that I just did that considering having to do damage to an enemy like that. Alright. That's an unfortunate thing about the bosses in this game. For most cases, the best strategy has been to abuse the fact that resist is so strong, and just put people who are curse resistant up front. That's unlucky. Pretty sure they spawned just into. Well, it's fine, it worked out. Man, I guess you could think about these bosses like puzzles, but they're not really puzzles, because like the solution, whether or not it's puzzles, but whether or not you can solve it is up to RNG. Like, hey, solve it and then check your answer, and the check is a dice roll. And sometimes your solution was right if you like math. Well, it's series of dice rolls. You can weight it a little bit if your math is right. Like, you're not guaranteed to get it. Also, yeah, that looks painful. That's what I was asking. Alright, let's pick up another ability. I think that big plus is really helpful. Oof. There's less unequipped Berserk before I forget about that. It's gotta be breathing fire, doesn't it? Why are you renting tapes if you don't got a TV for them? Oh, they're not gonna fall in it, they're going on purpose. There's more karaoke. You should be. Gangsters, I swear. I guess it doesn't really impact that. Who knows? So let's see. I got panicked because I read it in Passion Source, so it's off walk involving that. But no, it was just that my keyboard's not working, so I had to use the mouse. Wait, nothing. Higher. My reaction times are getting old. I don't get it. It sure is. I already fished the area to completion, so unless you want to see that, not much point in it. Next time, she's such a procrastinator. Not like I have room to talk. Age guesser. Care admirer or a selective stitter. Oh wait. Two, three, four. This is a mini game? It just feels like RNG. I hope my mic's not muted. Imagine if this entire time I wasn't talking. This was an impromptu stream, so I wasn't really well prepared for it, so I wasn't looking at chats at the start. Sorry if I missed anyone. Destin, what is wrong with you? I can't believe he didn't think about the concept of a fridge. Destin is gonna get stick on these days. I almost said weird, which he is, but most people think that's a bad thing. This is people randomly ending up with other people's clothes. First it was a hat, now it's a pant. I don't think that there's any point in these mini games right now. I think I'm time gating. Oh, I think that one fixing the public light. First thing I thought that there was a new bug. Bruh. So he could hear that, huh? I mean, right now it doesn't because no one has internet. I think I already visited this place, yeah. Let's go to the store. Get ourselves a nice mini fridge. You know, after Destin's milk revelation. Let's take care of that gravestone. Bruh. Anyways, after this quiz, I'm gonna call it a day. I mean, I saw in the prologue. Oh, I see. So they call it week 7, as in 7 weeks until the apocalypse. That's weird, but acceptable, I guess. Yeah, I've been going for a bit. It's getting late. Thanks for watching. Let me choose someone to raid. someone else who's playing the game. Yeah, Peter versus Sprite should be fine. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Sorry if I saw someone just joined viewership. Sorry if I ended the stream right when you joined. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.